Hello everyone, this is Spliced, and today I'm going to be giving an update on the content removal video that I made yesterday. Today seems to be a good day because it has been reverted. The community manager, Eric Pope, made a post on Reddit today, which I will read through with you, that he and his team decided to go back on the decision of changing the content removal and reverting it and keeping it. You still have the summer sale for 2 weeks, but anyways, let's get into the Reddit post right here. So as you can see, here is the content removal update. Hello fellow warriors, following the announcement on the summer sale and content availability update, we want to thank you for your feedback and give you an update. With all this feedback and after reevaluating our plans, our team has decided to keep the content in the game and not withdraw the items, and the sale will continue as planned until July 19th. We want to apologize on how we communicated these potential changes. Over the past year, thanks to the Warriors Den and your presence on the various platforms, we built what we believe to be a strong relationship with you all. Your feedback has been driving the production efforts, including the various features and improvements we have made. Reading the various threads made us realize that we didn't properly explain what we wanted to do and why we were doing it. Even if we were not proceeding, we wanted to share the exact plan we had in mind and why these changes were going to be made. The plan was to change the availability status of some of the oldest items located in the Heroes menu. Because we are regularly releasing new heroes, we are on an exponential curve of releasing weekly content on all heroes. We thought that introducing a new availability system for older content was an interesting solution to fight against the massive number of items that could be unlocked. Player expression is something we know you value and love, seeing your creations. We had no intentions to prevent that. This change only concerned the items in the hero menu. It did not impact the item's availability in-game through the Season Legacy bundles, and obviously if an item was unlocked, you would keep it in your inventory. The plan was never to touch other types of content such as maps, heroes, modes, etc. It was only to address the amount of unlockable items in the hero menu. The availability status of those old items in the hero menu would have been evolved from permanent availability to, at a later date, an on-rotation availability. We wanted to start reintroducing those items in rotation around end of summer. Rotations would have been done every week, like new weekly content, so that there would have been a good turnover and access to those items. Items put into rotation would have always been at discounted steal price, similar to what you see in the summer sale. Only items that were at least 9 months old, 3 seasons, could be put into rotation. We didn't plan to apply this system on any more recent items. One element that we had overlooked was the status of the executions because they have a gameplay component. Thank you for putting this out because it was admittedly unfair and in any scenario would have changed based on your feedback. Again, we are only providing this detail right now so the full context can be understood. Thank you very much for your feedback, and rest assured that we're always listening. Your input has been and always will be at the core of our decision making. As Roman said at E3, you are for honor. So as you guys can see, it looks like the devs have decided to revert the change in favor of the community. And this is pretty big because it shows that we are present and they do see our feedback, and if we are loud enough, we can get it heard. And it looks like a couple things that he said here did clear up some of the things that I was not sure about. For example, releasing the content in rotation every week. They didn't state that, so it's really cool that they said that now, so now we know that a little bit more. Items that were 9 months old and then executions being removed, stuff like that. You know, all these things. But regardless of like them going through with this and then like doing it every week and stuff like that, it still would promote impulse buying, and new players would feel like it would be new content probably, and they would want to buy some steel packs to be able to get it. And I don't think it was a healthy decision for the game nonetheless. So the fact that they decided to go back on it one day after announcing it, it shows that they're listening very closely and they don't want to make not necessarily wouldn't say that For Honor is like a really big community, if I'm going to be completely honest, but the not so big community For Honor, we didn't want them, like what they already like remain to have in this community, to be upset by anything. And I think that this was a smart decision by them to go back on this, because in reality, it's not really a problem that ever was a problem in the first place. Like, sure, there is some things that some people don't buy, but the fact that it's there as a choice, maybe you might need it in the future for something. You might want to make like a little like different kind of look to your character. You know, you never know. Anything can happen. It's good to have that there as an availability and not there as like a limited time. You have to buy this or it's gone for like another few months kind of thing. You know, so. I'm really glad that they went back on this. You can all rejoice and be happy that the content that you know and love in the game will still stay. Thank you guys all for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.